So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go for the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being all done. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these scions of the 7th Dawn, you can. The good people who've made it their mission to solve some of the Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Lilith. Now I've been given leave to tell you where to find the scions. You must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Fanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Lilith, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them as help to make you into the adventure you are. Drop in and tell him how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, I've said my piece. Off you go. So I just looked it up because I thought, you know, when do I get my new class quest for Conjurer? And apparently I've done them all. So there's no more class quests. Yes, we've got to make it through this way. Okay. There's an unlockable thing in there. Color... what? Color your world. And then the map, and I almost fell down there. Wait. Press the wrong thing. I keep pressing that. Am I supposed to wait for an elevator? Maybe not. I mean, it looks like you should, but no. Oh, these are cool ruins. And the creature design is so cool. On some things. Not everything, I should say, but on some things they're cool. Like these are boring. Oh, someone really has a sparkle pony. What's a unicorn? Sparkle unicorn. Wonder if... which came first? Well, I'm guessing probably the WoW sparkle pony came before Sparkle unicorn. Because that was a long ass time ago. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Trolololo, lololo. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have a permit, a pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the best of Ida and Papa. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Well, on this really blurry texture, yes, Lila Kalinstar. Yes, there you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent? What? Antecedent? Antecedent, I'm going to say, is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Cool. Could you tell me who the fuck that is? What does the word mean? Is it a made up word? What? Now what? Where do I go, Tataru? Oh, I have to wait for it to fucking load, okay. He sure looks like a pirate. I take it you are Lila of Kalinstar. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. I don't know, I wish I could click a button and it recommends me whether I take the item. Well, that's lower actually. Or I take the gold. But it looks like I'm taking the gold because that's below my defenses. So it looks weaker. I still don't have any materia, so...
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
Wait, you guys are trying to commit deicide? Is that what you're saying?
Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Could have given it a cooler name, but sure.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
I mean, it's like the Echo sounds like we're just psychic.
In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
Because god-like beings are going to attack us?
Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent.
So they're the ones that spread the corruption in Gridania then. They spread this stuff. So they're kind of like old gods then.
Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Can't anyone just hire servants? The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to a retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavours. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me. But it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you, I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censor. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. You obtain Vesper Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket. Okay, so allows you to go straight to Vesper Bay. Then bronze piece. Oh yeah, that's the thing I just got. Hiring a retainer. Can such tasks as storing excess gear and gear or selling unwanted items on the market. Okay. Contract of service can be drafted by Fridwib. Okay. Players may hire no more than 8 retainers at once. That's a lot. Okay, sure. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Yeah, you told me that before. Yep, you told me that. I'll go wither the wild rose blooms. A wild rose by any other name. And more crap, so we'll get more gil then by choosing that. Considering the level 16 stuff, I'm super far behind on the main story.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells?
Yeah, it kind of does actually. I don't remember though where from.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Oh, I thought that was a person. Huh. Okay. Maybe not then.
The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too? Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Oh, it's a fellow cat girl, but she's a daywalker cat girl.
Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
So this guy we ignore. We never talk to this guy again.
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Were these the people on that hill then? I don't recognize any of them.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Yeah, we discovered where Primal's hiding. Go fight it, UV.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure.
Smarmy.
Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
They really are sending me after a Primal. What?
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Ifrit? The Primals are the summons? They're gonna get me to fight the summons? Huh. Okay.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
You're trying to get me killed, Minfilia!
You have my thanks.
I don't trust her.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Yeah, I bet he's involved in the affairs of Ul'dah. Ah, Thancred. Do I have to? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is as like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone. I've never had a dry bone in my life. So that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see what he gives us his full cooperation. I hope that was smarmy enough. How do I get that quicker? Wait, where is it? Eastern Finalia. Fanalin. Whatever. Oh, okay. So we go through the north exit then, of Ulda. Then we gotta make it through here, all the way up to this place. Imagine living in a world where you've got hornets this huge. Thankfully, they're not aggressive. But that'd still be fucking scary. You know, you're just doing your shit in your house, and this fucker comes flying in through the window. You'd be like, what the fuck? Getting stung by that, would that fucking kill you? You know how poison that fucker would probably have? It's pretty cool seeing the city lit up in the dark there. What the fuck? Giant ants too? Like those fucking pinchers, it'd probably cut you in fucking half. It's a pretty scary place to live. Giant tortoises are cool though. Even if they could bite your head off. Literally. Oh, what is this? Forging the Spirit. I mean, it's really fucking tempting to go run up and have a look what that is. What the fuck? What the hell is this about? What does that say on there? Alright, it's something in some weird language. Oh, I can extract. Okay. Disseminate the secrets of materia creation. What would you say if I told you that the inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not. Although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus we form a spirit bond with them, and I've actually achieved spirit bond a few times. The spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of material extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. Do so, kind sir. Swin bros. You are ready to commence your learning? Good. As you have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one spiritual energy. As its energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Oh, RNG, love it. Now materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped. Oh, tapped, see? and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know though that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld material. You can always seek out others to attach material on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Fahobas. Melding is her field of expertise. Who? If you wish to remove material from an item, highlight its icon and select retrieve material. There is a chance the material will be salvaged. You can now extract material from items. Material extracted from one piece of gear can be affixed to another, improving its attributes. Meld requests. The level of an item also plays a role in who can or cannot enhance the gear, requiring higher level crafters as the level of the item increases. Okay. If you have the ability to meld your materia into an item, you may enlist the aid of other players or speak with a materia melder NPC. Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Hi, I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it? Miniphilia sent word that an adventurer filling your description be along. She also warned us to be wary of the ammo jar. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title of this camp, but the people here have come to look at me for leadership. You have my word I'll do all I can to help see the victims return safely. Oh, Glamour Dispeller. Weird, so you need something to remove glamours. Huh. Can't just turn them off. I think maybe Wells' transmog system might be better. You just have to run up to an NPC, pay a small fee to change your appearance. So, well, relatively small fee. Like if you're a new player, it's quite expensive. Let us get right to it then. Minophilia names the ammo jar culprits in all of this. You'd do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by ammo jar hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to their dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to it the deed. Wait. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the ammo jars still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the Eastern Road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the ammo jars seek in this area. You sense hostile presence. Whoa! These are some big boys. Oh, hi again. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the Eorzea? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Jesus Christ. Can't read. So there were Eorzea remaining. After all, I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Eorzea or raiding party would not count for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through every day in Drybone, and even if it were one among them, how could we best discover who would be implicit in these vanishings? No idea, but I guess you'll tell me how. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungast, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I wager he's in the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings here. I'll write a note for you to show him. Else he's not like to speak to you. Who could resist talking to me? Well, gods be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who friend me back in Ulda. What in the seven hells do you want from me now? Dear friend, missing people, missing help. Yours isn't bad. Folk around here wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them off for fools and curse the hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more to it than before. Oh, the disappearances. You can go join me yourself, you don't believe me. Please, miss, just leave me be. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Nothing to say but this. Foul take who or whatever's been feeding us off low folk. Who's foul? Well, the gods, I guess. Just I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them terrified. There's been a sort of folk getting abducted. If you ask me, they simply have been moved to a better place. This place is exactly costed to solve. If you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Lilith. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungast. Well, I never thought it occurred to me on your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. I can't even see it from my hat. Well, okay. Gold it is. Or gil even. That's basically what I have, but blue. If we would know what the common folk speak to their gods, no better place for us than the Church of Saint Adam Ladama. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. And as long as you are headed there, I might as well ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to the burial. And I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquet. He tends to the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is meant to be interred. That guy's not particularly very far away. I'm Marquet. Yes, a body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Quite a nice sight. Lilith dear, they wanted you to put the body to rest, not just dump the corpse here for the scavengers to feast upon. Wait, I'm not gonna leave the body. Okay, good. Okay. There we go, that's better. We were just gonna leave the body. I mean, no one would be the wiser, right? Until they find a pile of bones picked bare. May they all walk in the Falls realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me, Everyone's been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, you'll find Sister Orson within the church's walls. Ah, there she is. I hear you've done us the service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to his embalm when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them and they in me when they wish to speak to their keeper, Foe. I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquet would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense to his conduct. I must have words with Marquet soon. Thank you, Lilith. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Lilith? Oh, thank you. A pleasure, my dear Zimbat. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing people and why. I too spoke with August more times I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in the service of the gods. What idiots! Prostration, prayer, and penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take this pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself. Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you'd be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still the Lich Keeper, Marquet. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen her face elsewhere before. We could choose pants, but our pants are better. As per usual. There's a distinct lack of upgrades in this game. Like, isn't this the thing I got from my my training? Sister Orson, it cannot be. Though she's wont to travel in a golden bazaar on her own, and it is uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she. Could it? Huh. I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray speak to the boy. Lilith, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Wilson's activities. Please help. Sister Wilson went out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here and following the order on the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it, but what if the monsters outside heard her? Please find her. Sending her off on her own. He's the evil one! He's the evil one! Where is it? Evil! Evil! Oh, it's these weird lizard creature things again. Right? Oh. Oh, wrong button. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with a child, yes? Well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. So he wasn't evil and she wasn't evil? Okay. No evil then. There's just no evil. Might as well go this way around. The Invisible City? Sister Wilson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own life and well-being in the doings, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. That's because he's a dick. We should never believe him. Ever. About anything. Like, should you collect these things for transmog? I guess you could find them later on, right? I don't know.